Hello, welcome to Epiphany Hobbies. Today we're going to be unboxing the latest Dice Masters set, which is Justice League. I've got the latest Gravity Feed. I'm gloved up and ready to go. There's 90 foil packs in here, so this could be a bit of a marathon run. Hopefully get a super rare. The one that seems to be the must-have is the Constantine, so we'll hopefully pull him, but just going to be happy with whatever we get really. So let's get underway. As usual, there'll be a bit of a recap at the end where I'll show you what I pulled, so if you don't want to watch me ripping them all open, feel free to skip to the end. Okay, first up we have got a common Harley Quinn and an uncommon Brainiac. So nothing special to begin with. Just leave the dice lying around. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, nothing special again here. We've got a common Zatanna, which is called Backwards Magic. Oh, that's interesting how the text at the top there is actually backwards because it's backwards magic. Quite an interesting little twist. Common Lex Luthor. I have had a little bit of a dabble with these. My cousin, who also plays quite a bit, he got one and we did a few rainbow drafts just to try them out, and there's pretty good mechanics. Obviously you've got the retaliation mechanic. I'm not sure if this has been in any of like the indie sets or not. But obviously me and my cousin, we just do like the Marvel and the DC stuff at the minute. So nothing special again here. Vixen and Atom. So I've not got anything above a common yet. So when I was doing the rainbow draft with my cousin, I actually got quite a lot of the rares, which was quite interesting. Yeah, still nothing special, although I've got a Flash and a Black Canary. I believe there's a super rare version of both of these in here. My cousin actually got the Flash super rare when he did his. Because we are playing this quite a bit, hopefully I'll get round to actually doing some gameplay videos for you. Okay, so we've actually got our first rare. We've got the Aquaman Orin. So when he blocks, you may remove a different Justice League character from the use pile to your prep area. And he's also got the retaliation mechanic. So for a 3 cost, that's not bad. When we did our rainbow draft, we did use Aquaman quite a bit. We didn't have the rare version, but we did use the normal one. We also noticed that just about everyone we might be wrong, could be some other ones in here that we didn't see when we were doing our rainbow draft, but the max number of dice that you can have on them always seemed to be 4. This is probably the most common pack I could have opened there. Right, let's keep going. We have got 90 of these to get through. And the other downside is my collector's box didn't come, so I've got nowhere to put these at the minute. Okay, I've got another rare now. We have got the Shazam Strength of Hercules. Whenever Shazam damages an opponent or KOs a character while attacking, spin all of your other characters up 1 level. So that's pretty nice. So he's all actually got to damage some, so your opponent blocks, everybody gets spun up. He damages your opponent, all your guys get spun up. The only thing with most of the Shazam cards is they've got a lot, quite a high initial purchase card just to get the dice onto the, like not onto the field, into the game. Okay, Sinestro and Captain Cold. I was actually surprised that there's Sinestro and also Green Lantern in this set, seeing as one of the upcoming sets is War of Light. I imagine we're going to see another version of those guys. Oh, pretty lacklustre this one. Oh, that Martian Manhunter with the Overcrush is actually quite good. Oh, I've actually started doing that as well, printed on the back of these cards. I don't know about anybody else, but when I'm messing about and I make teams, I actually use these cards to write on. And there's the Green Lantern I was just talking about. File some rubbish on the floor. I'm sure I'll regret that later. Black Canary and Aquaman. Also, I'll just point out that a lot of people have been asking me sort of where I get all my stuff from. Not actually currently sponsored or anything. This is all stuff that I've just bought for my own personal use. And I pay the same sort of price as everybody else does. So, yeah, when you start wanting to do, especially like for the HeroClix stuff, the multiple bricks, I do have to sort of find some funds for that, unfortunately. Some commons. But you never know, if the channel keeps growing, I might be looking, I might get some sponsorship, or somebody might be willing to help me out a little bit. But to be honest, I quite enjoy doing these videos, I enjoy playing the games, so it's probably stuff I would have bought anyway, so it just makes sense for me to actually record it for you guys. And if I'm honest, this is sort of how I got into these sort of games. I watched YouTube videos, looked at the different games that were out there, the different figures and stuff, or in this case cards that you can get, and I thought, oh, I quite fancy having a go at them. I've got another rare. We've got a Stargirl. So when Stargirl damages a villain, you may take a sidekick from a used pile and field it. Not too bad, I suppose. I did make, when we did the Rainbow draft, I managed to get quite a nice little villain team going. It's one I'm looking at developing, and hopefully if I get around to doing some gameplay videos, you'll see some of my teams and just how horrendous they are. Another rare. Once during your turn you may spin down Red Tornado 1 level. If you do, the next time you use an action die, add it to your prep area, so put it into your use pile. So yeah, not too bad again. Okay, if you're also UK based and do a lot of trading with these sort of things, if there's anything you want, feel free to give me a shout. I am looking to trade. I've got a lot of other cards that I'm looking to trade to try and fill in gaps in my sets. And also I was a bit late to the game, so I missed a lot of the early OP stuff, the prize kit things. So it would be nice to pick them up so I can actually get the full range. So I've not had a super rare yet. I have a couple of rares, so it's not going too bad. A nice little pile of dice going. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with yet because I haven't got my box. I've seen numerous ways that people have stored these. My cousin's got a lot of like little kind of like screw like boxes for keeping screws in. Obviously keeps dice in them. I've been going down the route of the collector's boxes, just because I like to keep mine in the sets. Although I'm probably going to stop possibly putting my actual cards into sleeves. But I'm going to have a little look round first before I start doing that. At the minute I just keep them all loose in the collector's box. Of course, the other bonus with the collector's box is you get sort of get a special card in there. It's the only way to get it, so been a bit of a completionist and liking to get all the cards going. It sort of serves a double purpose for me. Even though I would be pretty chuffed if I pulled the Flash Super Rare. I'm hoping I don't, just because also my cousin's got it, so it'd be nice to sort of have some games and have the different Super Rares in it. I've not actually been tracking what versions I've got of a lot of these. They all keep going and amassing the dice. Got now Hawkman and Vibe. So for anybody who has been watching my channel and has been saying like when you're doing your next videos, the answer is now. There will be hopefully a bit of a stream coming through to get me caught back up. I did get a little bit waylaid, been a little bit busy, and also a lot of my stuff was late coming from the distributor to the store that I'd ordered them from. So a little bit delayed, but getting there in the end. Oh, and there's our super rare. Didn't actually realise there was a super rare Catwoman, but there is, and we've got her. So let's pop her there. So it's Catwoman 9 lives. When fielded, name a character die, draw a die from your opponent's bag. If this is the named die, you may field it this turn and attack with it. If you do, put it into your opponent's use pile at the end of turn. Return any unnamed dice to your opponent's bag. So that's interesting. So if you know he's got like, I don't know, 2 Brainiacs in there, it's not a bad little one. Downside is once he's got loads in the bag, it's not going to be that reliable, but early on, she's a 4 cost, it's not too bad I suppose. Obviously with it being a super rare, I am going to have to give it a go at some point, let's try it out. So I don't believe I'm going to get another super rare, but at least we've got a different one to the Flash, and we've got a rare Firestorm Mattermaster. When Firestorm is dealt damage, deal an equal amount of damage to a target character. Ah, so that's quite good. I like that. Helps you move the damage about. Got another rare. So we've got Black Canary, Canary Cry. When fielded, you may roll an opposing character. If it is a character phase, return it to the field. If it is an energy phase, add it to your opponent's prep area. That's not too bad. I'm not looking forward to sorting all these out at the end. We will see. Oops. Hopefully we'll get at least 4 Catwoman dices so I can use my super rare properly. I think I've got 2 so far. So could do with another 2 Catwomans coming out. Oh, I've got a double pack in this one by the looks of it. So it's double Vixen, the rare and the common. So the rare we have got, you may spend a mass to prevent all damage to Vixen from one source. Not too bad. Don't know, maybe it's just me that's special, but why would I pick this one here on the right? It costs an extra one to buy in the first place, and it doesn't do anything. I'm not really sure why you'd pick that if you had the rare version. I'm not sure what the uncommon one is off by heart, so I'll have to have a look at that as well. I don't think we've had this guy yet. Blue Beetle. And also Robin. Just like the artwork on that Blue Beetle. And because I've said that, I've got another Blue Beetle that's identical. Different Shazam that. Okay, another rare. I've got the rare Batarang. Deal 1 damage to a villain, then 2 damage to another villain, and continue selecting villains. Increase damage by 1 until all villains have been selected. So that's a pretty good anti-villain one. A little bit costly to get at 5 fists. Oh, sorry, not 5 fists, but 5. But quite interesting in that you can ramp up the damage, so you can potentially take out a lot of villains in one go. And because it just says a villain, if you've got villains on your team, potentially you could start out doing the damage to your guys, so it's just like 1 or 2 damage so it doesn't kill them. And then when it gets onto the higher numbers, you move it over onto theirs and knock them out. Another Catwoman dice, so I just need 1 more now. And this is not it. That horrendous Vixen again. Just getting out of it now. Just keep plugging away. Echo and Atom. Firestorm and Black Canary. Even failing at opening packs now. Oh dear, I'd be disappointed if I got that in our draft. Not really a fan of this booster gold either, if I'm honest. You can only attack, cannot attack, sorry, if there's a villain active, so that includes on your team as well. Joy. There's a good Lex Luthor in here, and there's a good Brainiac as well. Do some interesting little things. In fact, most of the Brainiacs do annoying little things. The one there. So they're quite fun. This is the Lex Luthor that's pretty annoying. So when he's active, your opponent must pay 2 to use basic action dice. Okay, nothing special here. Of course, if I did get jammy and get something like 2 super rares in this, my cousin probably won't be right chuffed because I got both our things together, the grab feeds. So obviously he got the other one. But I think it's safe to assume there will not be another one. But hopefully there'll be some couple more rares in here. Oh, here we go. It's a double Katana pack. But Katana may block any number of sidekicks. Yeah, not too sure about that. She's got a good chance she's going to die, but also means you can kill off a lot of sidekicks in one go. Another rare. Here we go, Robin. When Robin is KO'd, move it to the field at level 3 if Batman is in play. That's not actually too bad. I've not seen that Robin. Not a fan of the other Robins, if I'm honest. It's probably just personal preference, but that one doesn't seem too bad. So, Wonder Woman and Captain Cold. Oh, in fact, it's that one. That Captain Cold just has the one where the opponent has to pay 1 to attack. So I find stuff like that where your opponent has to pay to do something that they normally could just do without having to pay any energy is quite good because they frequently forget to save enough energy to do it. So that actually won me a couple of games the other night. Some of the artwork is really nice on these. Lantern powering. Actually quite fancy giving that lantern powering a go. I just need to have a little play about, I think, build some teams up. Joker and the Sinestro. Got an evil little pack there. Come on, dice. There we go. Oh, it's a double super rare pack. Well, Cousin's not very right chuffed, but never mind. Black Canary. When Black Canary attacks, you may pay lightning to prevent a target character from blocking this turn. So, yeah, didn't really expect that. 2 super rares and one booster thing. Booster. 1 gravity feed. I think there's only, let's say, 4 super rares in this set. So it's 4 or 5, I can't quite remember offhand. But at least that means there's one less to try and get my hands on now. We were thinking about getting another gravity feed like this one and sort of going halves on it. So if we do, I won't feel too bad now if he gets the super rare, because I've already got 2 and we only got 1, unfortunately. Deadman and Blue Beetle. Right. 2 more coins, Cheetah and Aquaman. Still got quite a lot to get through. Constantine and Swamp Thing. Oh no, avalanche of cards now. Zatanna and another Blue Beetle. Oops. Swamp Thing and Captain Cold. Got, oh, Rare the Atom. Atom can't be blocked when he's level 1. If you attack with 3 or more characters, he can't be blocked at level 1 or 2. So it's not too bad. Although if you get the 1/1 level, it's not particularly great, is he, really? There's another rare here. Rare Vibe. While Vibe is active, whenever an opposing character spins up or down, Vibe deals 2 damage to that character. Oh, so that's interesting, right? Firestorm and Cheetah. Booster Gold and Katana. Rare Katana and a Rare Hawkman. Whenever Hawkman is blocked, add a die from your bag to your prep area. Oh, I like that one. Although 2 and 3 damage, I suppose you could let him go through for a bit. So Blue Beetle and Solomon Grundy. Harley Quinn and Catwoman. dice everywhere. Got Vixen and Lantern Powering. Again, uncommon Vixen, miles better than the common one. I really don't get why I'd ever use that common one that has no text. There we go. Got the rare Lantern Powering. For each character you have in excess of your opponent, add 1 die to your prep area from your bag. Oh. So if you already got the advantage, that's just going to help you really ramp up, finish your opponent off quickly. Swamp Thing and another Shazam. Vibe and Shazam. Really naff Vixen. Cyborg. Looks interesting. I'll have to have a close look at him in a bit. Know how to put these bits of card in. It's to stop me shredding the cards in half because I've come pretty close a few times. I've got the rare Sinestro. So I've actually tried him out already. Quite like him. Okay, Joker and another Hawkman. It's like a workout for geeks, this. Lex Luthor and Black Manta. Got the rare Brainiac. While Brainiac is active after blockers are declared, you may switch to opposing blockers. That's quite annoying. Tornado and Aquaman. We're almost there. Let's try and power through this last bit now. Last couple of packs to go. Okay, got another rare. Got the rare Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle may block up to 2 villains. Atom and Cheetah. Flash and Green Lantern. Cyborg and a Blue Beetle. Ooh, a rare Solomon Grundy. When Solomon Grundy is KO'd, other than bad damage from an attacker or blocker, KO opposing character. Maybe, not sure about that one. Oh no. Okay, I'll about to save the day there. Down to the last 3 packs now. So, Solomon Grundy and Deathstroke. Hawkman and Atom. Let's see what we finish on. And it's a Hawkman and a Deadman. Right, I'll quick sort these out and then I'll do a quick recap showing you mainly the rares and the super rares I got. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, so here we go. These are all the rares that I got. In total I got, oh dear, let me count now, 18 rares. So just scroll through the rares I got. I'm all going to show you the rares and the super rares. You pretty much get a full set of commons and uncommons. And then these are the 2 super rares that I was fortunate enough to get. For anybody who's interested, all the dice. So it's been Epiphany Hobbies. If you'd like to see more videos like this, if you want to like and subscribe, if there's anything you'd like to see on my channel, whether it's a different game or it's something else to do with this game system, just post a comment. I try and reply to everybody as best I can. And I will also be doing some giveaways with some stuff from the prize kits and things as well, so not just stuff out the gravity feeds. So if you keep watching, it should be some nice things to keep you guys occupied. Okay, thank you again and see you next time.